All right, welcome back, you guys. Don't you just love when the stream is like 12 hours later starting than the day before? Anyways. So, I think we finished the base NG cycle. I'm pretty sure. I think I've gotten everything. There are some items that we need to get on NG+. Maybe. But then looking at my actual items, though, like it's a little bit scuffed. Stefan, thanks so much for the 6-month Prime sub. I appreciate that, dude. This is what kind of concerned me, but I mean, it's probably no big deal. I'm sure when I was going through my notes, I'm sure I added in the pots that I didn't pick up, maybe. I just don't know which ones I didn't get. But yeah, maybe it just doesn't matter. I can think of some of the perfume bottles, though. I don't think I got any of the ones here. Maybe I'll just grab them. But maybe. Yeah, I saw that, Hunter. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I was considering waiting until like 9:14 or whatever he said to start the stream, but I didn't anyways. I thought about it. Just thought it'd be even funnier. Did I guess I did get these ones. Well, the one in Lane Dell, I know I didn't get. Well, actually, I guess 2 in Lane Dell I didn't get. Although maybe you can still get the one that's in, like, that's over here. Anyways, it shouldn't really matter. And then the one, so we're supposed to get 9 ritual pots on the first NG cycle. So there's one that I didn't pick up. That's gonna have to be something for next run through, I think. Because I marked it off on Map Genie somewhere, but there's the one in the sewers that I didn't get that we're gonna get on NG+. And then as far as 2 cracked pots, like I really don't know which ones. That could just be some merchant one. I have no idea. But anyways, did I buy? What's his name? Gallery. I guess Gallery's runes or spells I don't have. Must have gotten his bell bearing though. We're not picking up every item, but just pretty much all the important items, aside from. Huh. Okay, wait. I must not have gone back to Gallery yet. What important items are we not getting? I guess you could, like, if you considered weapons, like every single weapon. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting every single armor. So. I feel like that's pretty much it. But yeah, for obvious reasons, though. Like, I'm not farming stuff. I don't want to farm stuff. I also just think how many weapons are in this game? Like 400? I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, he's still here.
Why would you
yeah, so I messed up this quest, and you have to come back here before you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting all spirit ashes. You've pretty much gotten all of them already. I think I put in my notes to come back to Gallery at some point, but. Okay, I did add that in. Yeah. So after Shaq, like, I think just whenever Millicent leaves, he respawns, maybe? And then you can buy. Or is it after you give her the arm? I don't know, but I'll have to test it on the next run. But anyways. So we got Flock's Canvas, and then we can go buy all the rest of the spells here. But the problem is that he has a gesture that I didn't get. Desperate Prayer. That is the problem. That's what I missed. Could do it on NG Plus, I guess, but I'll probably just wait until the next NG cycle. I feel like that's fine. I have no money. Okay, well, just for now, I'm gonna use this.
Dino dance.
Lenny, thanks so much for the 2-month Prime sub. I appreciate that. Also, Silky, thanks for the 6-month resub. Thanks, dude. Nelson moves for, on from Godskin. Yeah, it's something like that. I mean, to be fair, though, actually, I kind of forgot. We do have to do that quest line on NG+. So yeah, I mean, maybe it's fine. But I think we're good to go, dude. So let's go get the ending. So we get Muriel spells, and then we do Age of Stars. Best ending. Anyways, I don't care. All right, NG Plus time. So I think we're going to start by killing a Geel. What do I think of balance changes in PvE games? A lot of people are leaving negative reviews on Helldivers 2 for balance reasons. Well, it's too open-ended of a question. We're going to start with a Geel. It's too open-ended because balance is important in a PvE game. But if something is really strong, then like it doesn't necessarily have to be nerfed. But it depends, I think. Now my stage schedule is fine. I mean, it's only 9 o'clock. This won't be a super long stream. Yeah, it just depends on the game. Bossix, thanks for the 4-year resub. Welcome back, dude.
Love you, Gino. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, man. You know, we could kill a Soldier of Godrick on NG Plus too. I don't know. It's gonna be too strong, surely. Yeah, I think like I said, balance is important in even in single player games. Obviously not as important as multiplayer, but yeah, if things are like mildly unbalanced, that's actually important to have in the game. Not everything should be the exact same. And I think some builds, like I guess ideally, probably some builds are... Oh, and I lose the Great Rune. I kind of forgot about that. That's kind of annoying. Some builds, especially if they're harder to get access to, they should be better. And I think that's fine. Or in this game, I mean, you could easily argue that everything is super strong in this game, and so it's pretty well balanced, but I don't know if that's the case for our first playthrough. It's hard to say. I mean, this game is actually pretty well balanced considering the amount of stuff in it. But yeah, changing things like how Thorns was before they nerfed it or fixed it, whatever. I just want to see if he had the pots, but he still doesn't. Like, that's reasonable. Yeah, I could also see the argument that there's just no point in like, changing something like that. I don't know. I feel like things shouldn't be... There shouldn't be, like, one... I guess, ideally, there shouldn't be one obviously best thing in the game. Which this game does not have. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so... I should probably stealth. I wonder if I need any buffs for this. Let's just go see. That's Terra Magica, maybe. Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to buff. Uh-oh. Elfman, welcome back, dude. Stream longer than 3 hours. Oh, that's actually so annoying. That's actually really annoying, dude. So we're just killing him because we need one extra dragon heart. And this is like directly on the way, so. Rigged polymarket type gamba. Yeah, if I could bet channel points, I would be so rich after this, dude. Drop items, rearrange in round table, and sort by acquired and NG plus. I don't even know what you mean by that.
maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
But yeah, I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule, so like ending the stream at like 12 or 1 is probably fine.
Then summon me.
Oris, thanks for the 13-month resub. Because we don't really want to go activate Godrick's Great Rune again, right? Because we're a high level, we don't need it. But I would love to have 33 faith so I don't have to swap around my talismans all the time. But so the plan on NG Plus is we're gonna do Godrick, right?
I want to be in your place because it's 3 a.m. and I have to go to work. Oh no.
Jopos, thanks for the donation, dude. You should probably go to sleep. I mean, we're just routing here. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow we should be able to start a fresh run and actually go through everything and make sure we have every single item accounted for. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Hunter. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Just storing, storing the all the extra talismans is probably a good idea. So we need to go talk to Alexander, but we should probably just do that. Like we don't need to do that now, right? Just got to do that when we go to Verdan, I guess. What else do we need here? So yeah, we need Warrior Jar Shard. Oh, you know what? But we do have to free him to get the gesture. Oh. And I think you have to free him for that, right? Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I guess we got to go do that. Oh, you know what? Wait. Another thing we need is what is Bernal's weapon? We got to kill Bernal here, I think. Yeah, so we have to come here anyways. Toxic Tacos, thanks for the 3-month Prime sub. Yeah, the Scepter. Because we could have done the invasion in Far Missoula, but I think he's just tankier there than he would be here, so. Grassbiter, I appreciate that, dude. Total time looking like? I honestly have no idea. Dude. This game and the lack of being able to aim slightly down is so annoying. I could have just used rolling magma for him. Okay, there it is. Wonder if that's the last legendary weapon. I think it should be. Believe it should be. At a stranded level 1 randomizer deathless run sound to me. Stranded level 1 randomizer deathless run.
Hello?
Not very good, to be honest.
Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello?
Can't say that sounds super appealing.
Anyone? I am these. My just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
There we go.
Oh, that.
So he does need to die.
Aye.
Wonder if I can, like, set up a magma kill somehow, but...
What are you playing at? This is no time for games.
Wait, is he immune to fire, though? I don't know.
Wait. I see. I see it. How could this?
Okay.
Was my whole existence.
Should probably mark off the stuff they just got. So what we need to do on NG Plus, there actually are a few extra things. We need to go kill Ghost Loretta again, do the Saluvis quest line to get the potion to give it to Nefeli. So we have to kill Loretta on this NG cycle. We also need to go kill... Well, we need to do the Millicent quest again and kill that Godskin Apostle. So, like, there are actually quite a few extra bosses. But let's just progress like normal, I guess, for now. Excited about One Punch Man Season 3 Part 2. I haven't heard anything about that, but based on how garbage the first part was, not really. But when does that have a release date or something? But yes, the Season 3 was so bad. Not even worth watching, honestly. The only thing I watch, basically. Blink twice if DS3 is the easiest Dark Souls. The age-old, useless debate. I guess I don't really... What build are we going to go with on all these bosses? I mean, Slicer is, I guess, what I was thinking initially. Like, Slicer here for sure. Probably put Thorny Tear in then. Whoops. You still kill him in time. That's funny. Starts... Did my capture card freeze or something? That hasn't happened in a long time. And it was funny. I looked, like, the one time I look over as well. Weird. Like, immediately, like, I look over, which I don't normally do at my OBS, and it's like, oh, it's frozen right at the moment I look. Okay, you know what? Another thing we need to get here is the, where is it? The,
Maybe.
Arsenal Charm, like, base talisman, which I think we just got to go talking to Nefeli in Round Table, right?
Come over here, would you? It's tightly hooked. The guards, you'll breach the...
Blurry Noodle, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Should I go back way, or... I mean, we have double stealth. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever tested going main gate with double stealth before. YouTube is bugged? Is it? Yeah, I was actually wondering that today. Is the YouTube stream still bugged like it has been? Oh, really? It is still bugged? I mean, the solution is all you need to do is just go to or reduce the stream to 1080p resolution, but
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
yeah, I wonder how
Go to machine
double
now.
stealth on this part works. Hawaiian shirt Harvey, thanks for the 35-month resub. Okay. So maybe I'll make a save here. Like, I wonder if you still need to distract this guy. Interesting. That's kind of cool. So double stealth means I can just simply go past here. Without doing anything weird. Now it is nighttime as well. It's kind of scary. Yeah, I kind of thought YouTube wasn't bugging anymore because no one said anything for a while now, but yeah, double stealth is great through here, man. I could probably even go that way, I'm guessing. I don't want to go too crazy, but do I need to even talk to Nefeli? I'm not sure.
I'll give you the best nut ever.
This is maybe a little ambitious going through the bird part, but it's doable, but I'm not going to do that.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Sup, Gino, how long left routing do you reckon?
Connor, thanks for the 34-month resub. There's not much more, actually. We are nearing the end because we're on NG Plus right now, and NG Plus is much simpler. Way fewer items that we actually need to get. Also, Crummy Sock, thanks for the brand new sub. But yeah, we're getting close to the end of routing this, and then this isn't a run that I would expect me to take that long to get. Like, maybe I get hit a couple times before I get the run or something, but
Maybe.
yeah, NG Plus, we've already got our build set up. There are way fewer items we need to pick up. It's just, like, we just need to go get those extra items. And then get the proper ending, which is we got to go kill Sewer Moog on this run. All right. Maybe he is paid? What, paid actor in chat or something? Gotta love Night Comet. Although I'm not opening myself up to some weird deflection meme here. I mean, I probably am, I guess, but
I am the Lord.
Just gotta pray that the game actually works properly.
Golden and
Yeah, pretending like I'm not buying chatters, yeah.
Return together
That's like next level, dude.
to our home.
Normal streamers just buy viewers. I simply buy chatters.
Cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Godrick's Great Rune, but there's no way it's worth activating here.
I'll give you the best nut
Apostle's
ever.
Bane, thanks for the 8-month resub. Thanks, dude. Every chatter's a viewer, but not every viewer's a chatter. Nah, that's not true, dude. Don't forget about the people who simply chat in the stream but don't actually watch it. They're only in the chat and they have the stream closed and muted. Not forget about those people. Okay, I didn't write down the stuff. Margit plus. Godrick plus. When should I go back for Nepheli, I wonder? Well, so probably next we should just go do Loretta, right? Yeah, because if we... Yeah. I have to talk to her before Godrick. Yeah, I should probably check. You're right. I should probably check. Yeah, I do wonder if I should skip some Sacred Tears somewhere. Because we do pass by quite a few churches, but... I just don't know which Sacred Tier you would skip, because usually those churches have stuff around them. Like, even the Mountaintops one, like, we still have to go there. There's the ancient smithing stone. And then there's also Troll's Roar. That's right around there. And then, like, the one in Altus on this upper plateau, there's Dragon Bolt Blessing up here. Up here, there's the seal that we use. Plus a cookbook. Like, there's not really one that makes sense to skip, I don't think. So... And it is nice to have a high flask early, or a high regenerating flask, because we do get quite a bit of mind on this run, so. Den said, thanks for the 5-month Prime sub. Thanks, dude. Oh, yes. Let's go check Nepheli. Oh, wait, I haven't gone back to Roundtable yet. Oh, yeah, for Arsenal Charm? I guess I'll see.
To see where and it seems torrent, whereas I know
Stuck
there is
Feelers,
what
thanks for the
I
brand new
can
sub
take
as well, dude.
gathering play. Very let my hand.
Weird. Trying to figure out what that name means. I don't know. But yeah, ideally what I would do is probably just go straight to Ghost Loretta and then do the 2-in-1. Give her the potion and get the talisman. Guess I'll make a save here. I don't know. Yeah, she's actually not even here. Is she still in... Still NPC for Hammer Talisman? I don't think I actually did on this one, but I have that written in the notes, I believe. But yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, I guess I did actually. I've talked to Gideon and the Fingers. When does Gideon open up his door? Is it after 2 Great Runes are killed? Or like, I know I can just talk to him, I guess. But anyways, let's just keep going. I'm just also trying to think of the route through Caelid. I mean, probably what I did on my other run was just run through here and then take the portal, but obviously going through the cave is faster. I don't think I did that on my other run, though. Anyways, let's just keep going. Go kill Loretta. Go get that draft, amber draft or whatever it's called. Or no, it's Saluva's potion or something. I don't know. Yeah, you can reset Steam achievements. Yeah, there's something called Steam Achievement Manager, or a program that you can do it. It gets a little janky though if you're trying to do it across multiple. Do I need anything here? If you're trying to do it across multiple, like if you have, I don't know, like different, like a laptop and a PC or something, it gets weird a little bit if you're trying to do it across those, but for the most part, it's good. That's what I always use. Why do I not know what route to take? Okay, no, we gotta go to Loretta, so. Killing Godrick, talk to fingers, and rest. Okay, well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, the more efficient way to do it would be to just not have to go to the fingers. Like, if I can kill a second Great Rune and then she shows up, that would be better. That is what I'm going to try. But she does move to the Albinoric village eventually, but maybe that's only when you talk to her. I do not remember. Wait, but then when the Erdtree burns and she dies or whatever happens and she leaves you the Stormhawk axes, she doesn't drop the talisman with them, right? I don't think so. I'll just get this. I don't know if I need it, but... Imagine getting memed here by random arrow on NG+. Not sure what the Elden Beast strat is going to be looking like here. When I did all achievements before, I just used Starfist, I think, so didn't really have to think about anything. But on this, I think the same kill will work. I feel like the same kill will work on every NG cycle, probably, because the poised resistance that enemies get is not... It's not really that significant. The only... If you jump straight from base NG cycle to NG +7, you'll notice a difference, but aside from that, it's pretty gradual, I think. Yeah, Shard Spiral as well. I gotta try that. But Shard Spiral is not as good as Pest Threads, though. At least not on him. Like, Pest Threads is... Based on what I've tested, Pest Threads is just a superior spell in pretty much every way, except maybe range. Like, maybe Shard Spiral is better for the range it has, but... What's happening? Elster Souls, thanks so much for the raid. Hope your stream is good. I appreciate that. Well, yeah, Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike on Elden Beast, I guess... I don't like spells that are inconsistent. But Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike is a crazy spell. It actually... I mean, it's a cool spell. I do like the spell. So I misspoke. I like the spell, but using it is awkward, I think. Because you kind of don't know what's going to happen. Like, sometimes you one-shot the boss, and then sometimes you just get, like, one hit off, and it does basically nothing. But I think it's actually cool that you have a spell like that in the game. So I like the idea of the spell, but actually using it, I don't really like that much, I guess. I'd much rather a more consistent spell. Now, the most insane thing on Elden Beast, like, legitimately the best Elden Beast killer in the game, in my opinion, or based on everything I've tested, it's not even Starfist, it's not Bloodfiend's Arm. It is Knight's Lightning Spear is insanely busted on Elden Beast, dude. Strongest, like, best kill I've ever seen for Elden Beast out of anything I've used. And if you've seen that video, you would know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we are a magic build, but maybe we can use magma here or something? I don't think it's going to be far enough. Dude, what are you guys asking me to say? I'm not going to say it, dude. Yeah. So the way it works with Knight's Lightning Spear is if you do... so the way that spell works, it's a little inconsistent, but if you're on water, there's... Yeah, if you're on water, then each lightning spear, when it hits the enemy, it puts out a lightning ripple effect. And when you're fighting... Yeah, when you're fighting something on water where that actually works, then you just deal like 80 poise damage cast or something. Like, I mean, you could go watch that video and watch the kill. It is... You go in, you do two charged Knight's Lightning Spears, you don't even take a step, and the boss is dead. Essentially. It is insanely strong. But it is tied to frame rate. So I normally play at 120 FPS. I need to drop down to... what am I doing here? I need to drop down to 60 FPS for that strat to work, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see if this magma works, but I don't think it's going to be far enough range. Oh, it is. Okay. Wasn't really a lot of damage, though. Yeah, if you're getting stutters... It's funny, I was just thinking about that before stream, because no one's really complained about the stutters on YouTube, but lower your resolution down to 1080p. It should fix it if you're on YouTube. Or you can watch on Twitch instead, I guess, but... Okay, now, the question is, with the buffs, is this actually going to work? This could be a good bubble kill, but Loretta is resistant to magic, so... I might be able to just go in and just use Slicer the whole time. That was okay. Let's just see if Slicer does anything good. Yeah, I gotta give her some of these talismans, dude. I guess the good thing is that they're not actually that far away. The ones that I actually use aren't that far away from each other. No, I don't think there are starters on the VODs, right? I'm pretty sure there aren't. But I don't know. This also works just fine. I don't know which one. What if Comet Azure would work? Oh, dude, I also have Sovereignty, which would instantly stun, but I would almost wonder if there's some potential for some, like, stagger meme to happen. I should try it, though. Yeah, what if I stun her and then she, like, falls into me or something? Like this dumb game does. I could also get, like, quite a bit more damage than this if I go Sacred Order offhand, but let's see. That's pretty funny, dude. Takes her right out of the sky. Okay, I didn't think it was going to do that much damage to her. Because I'm pretty sure she's 80% resistant to magic, isn't she? Yeah, maybe that's too high. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I kind of want to see now. That's probably too high. Oops, I opened the wrong spreadsheet. Yeah, okay, 40% sounds way more right. Yeah. Yeah, and actually 40% resistance to fire as well. So yeah, that magma strat. Okay, well, sovereignty it is then, I think. Well, unless... Hopefully there's not some... I don't know. Imagine there's some meme where she goes into an attack when I'm trying to do the follow-up or something like that.
The quest for certainty blocks the search for me.
Or what if she... Yeah, fire's actually the worst here, yeah. Elfman, thanks for the 1100 bits, dude. I can kind of imagine some things going wrong here. I think that's fine. That's gotta be fine. I can test more later. It's such a clean kill, I kind of have to do it, don't I? Oh yeah, Knight's Lightning Spear would be insane here. Definitely. That's actually one thing. If I were doing if I were to do an incantation route for this, which was my original plan, I probably would go get Knight's Lightning Spear because it's so damn strong. And I would use that for Elden Beast. Although I could just go Blood Fiend's Arm, I guess, which... I don't know. Maybe you just wouldn't need it. Okay, I guess we actually have to go... Do we have to go to his chambers? I don't know if we have to do that. So, Nefelilu Puppet. So, you get it... Oh, shit. Wait, it says after doing the Ronnie quest. Is that... No, that can't be right. No, I think it's just whenever Pitia dies, right? Or... Yeah, Map Genie says... I'm just going to do this for now. I don't think I need to do this. But Map Genie says it's after the Ronnie quest line's done. But I don't think you need to go that far. I think probably just... Pitia dies as soon as you burn the Erdtree or something, right? But do I have to do Selufus and his entire... Oh, boy. Do I have to do his entire quest, though? Think about going for some more creative kills on this run? I mean, we have quite a few already, right? Like, we have the magma kills. We have just, like, this kind of standard Night Comet kills. We use Slicer on a lot of main bosses. And then we also have, like, the one-shots with Sovereignty. We got the one-shots with Mastery. Like, we're using quite a bit of stuff on this already. Which is kind of cool thing about it, I think. Instead of just, like, sneaking in Blood Fiend's Arm everyone. Oh. No, I guess it's right. Like, I'm assuming I don't even have to do the entire Saluvis quest. Just as a guess.
Thou must have, though I haven't. Intriguing.
And then, yeah, we also use Shard Spiral on some bosses. Like the big ones. What else do we use? I think I actually used Bubble at some point. I did a Bubble script on Godfroy.
Yes, I don't know what since I ask. I reside in...
You give her a finger slay blade?
I'm situated in the Eternal City.
I'm planning to go see if I can. I'm going to see if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, just need potion.
Oh, the pleasure, the Carian rhyme.
Like, I was just kind of... Because when does Pidia actually die? Does it have to be at the end of the quest line? 80 faith, 80 end. I was thinking about that. I did pick up the Prince of Death's staff, I think. I didn't upgrade it though, and I should have upgraded it if I was going to already, but I just don't even know if it's worth swapping to it. But I should have respect though if I would have had to do it already. And it was on the table, I just didn't. But what would be cool about it though? Because I mean, I'd probably just go with the exact same build. It's just that we would have a little bit more damage and a little bit better FP consumption. But I don't think I'd do any faith kills though.
Perhaps I'd like you to find even you. Now I shall have...
See, like I think this is all we need. And now Nefeli's not in round table yet. Let me just go double check again. Yeah, that's what I did on all bosses. All 207 bosses no hit. I did the same thing. Yeah, she's still not here. So, oh, I didn't get the grace here. 'Cause yeah, we want first step grace. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, on the all 207 bosses run, I did get 80, 80. And then go with the seal I'm using right now. The Golden Order seal, which does get better than, yeah, just going with like the Erdtree seal or whatever, but like in this case, I think it's actually even less of an upgrade. Because Lusats has that like extra magicka cost to deal more damage, but I think I'm pretty sure the way it works is that 80-80, it's the same as Lusat's staff, but it does mean it's better because you get the same spell buff, but without the extra FP cost. I don't know. I'd almost just rather have a bunch of mind or something. Anyways, I'm not really too worried about it. We can work it out later if I want to do that. Just need to worry about getting every item at this point. Okay, wait a second. If I go through here, I mean, we could do the skip, but I don't know if I want to do that skip. It is possible to die. I didn't think about that. I mean, like, we could just go through the town the intended way, I guess, but then you could get run over by a ball. My graphics, I just have everything maxed without ray tracing turned on. Like everything's just maxed, I think, except motion blur, I guess. Kind of annoying because the other options are just so much slower. Let me see if there's anything else in Caelid we actually have to get. I mean, no, everything's right around there. I mean, I can do the skip. Like, I know how to do the skip, I guess, but there's just a low chance. There is a chance, though, of dying on it. Magma Sorcery, Radagon, Knight's Lightning Spear, Elden Beast. Yeah, but just like, the problem is, Knight's Lightning Spear is pretty far into the DLC, right? Gotta go all the way through that catacomb and stuff. So, I'm sure if I would be super into going all the way there just for that, just to get like a cool Elden Beast kill that I've already done. And then I would also have to like swap all of my talismans after the kill too. Doesn't seem the most practical. All right. I assume single stealth is probably enough, but I'll just do both. But yeah, I think the fastest way... No, I haven't tried Shard Spiral Elden Beast yet, but I'll try it on this. Because Elden Beast is, if anything, he probably gains like 40 health on NG Plus or something, or 100 health. It's really not much. So we should just be able to try it again, no problem. It should be similar. So we should get a good idea. But yeah, what I'm saying is, even if we don't do the skip and we just do the intended pathway here, it should still be way faster than the alternatives, which would be running all the way around, like taking the portal here or something, or running all the way through this section, because I don't think we have to go here at all. But you know what? It's getting me thinking now. Maybe I should get Dectus, but that's so slow though. Oh, Dectus is really slow on NG Plus, I think. I haven't done the skip in a long time, man. There's also an enemy that paths around here, but I think as long as we're stealth, it should be fine. Would I realistically die somehow on that? I don't know, dude. I don't think I ever have died, but it's possible. And then, you know, you fall off the branch and then you have to fumble your menu. It's probably not something I should open myself up to this late in the run, because this is going to be like 20 hours in, dude. So let me just go see you doing it normally. Yeah, the skip is not too, like, it's really not that hard of a skip, but again, just the potential of death is what concerns me. So if we were to do this the normal way, can I make this jump? I think so. Like, it's really not that bad. Really? What I'm actually more scared of is the ball, though. Like, I don't really know where the ball goes. Okay, maybe you can just not spawn him in. I wonder if that's because of stealth or... Okay, I'm just gonna do that, I think. That seems fine. I'm a fan of that. got shot at? Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean I got shot at? Did I? I don't think so. Really?
Well,
I didn't even notice. Oh, anyways, I guess we want to do... thought about having YouTube memberships. I guess I've thought about it. I just don't really see the point. Like, what someone would gain from doing that. Like, not... Is this real, like, actually a clip of this? Maybe you can just not spawn them in. I wonder if that's because of stealth, or you can just not spawn them in. When did I get shot at? Maybe you can just not spawn them in. I wonder if that's because of stealth, or...
Maybe I'll give you the best
This is
nut
bait,
ever.
dude. Wait, look at bottom. I wonder if that's because of stealth, or... Oh! Oh, shit, you're right. Who the hell was that? Yeah, damn, dude. Okay. Hmm. Anyways, I think we need to kill Niall first anyways. So... Or O'Neill, I mean. I wonder what enemy that was. This is probably one of my least visited Elden Ring open world locations, is going through the main path of Celia, because I just never go through here. Right? It's always, if I'm doing some sort of speed thing, I always do the skip, but the vast majority of the time I just go from above, right? There's also an enemy that paths around here, but this is kind of a nice skip to get up to this section anyways. Like, this is not really the intended pathway up here. Wait, how did I do that before? Yeah, it was definitely a marionette, but I just don't know where they are, I guess. Or yeah, maybe Skelly. This is really weird. I'm so confused. Wait, are they invisible? I need to go back in the VOD and look at the whole sequence, I guess. What the hell, man? But you know what? Good thing you saw that, because like this could be a type of thing that ends a run, right? Because if I didn't know, and I don't know, for a speed thing, I always do Dom the Zero, skip, thanks for the raid. Hope your but stream is good. The vast majority of the time, I just go. Wait, look at bottom. Oh, anyways, I guess. Or. Okay, Okay, maybe you can just not spawn him in. I wonder if that's because of stealth, or... What the hell is that? Who shot it, dude? You can just... And I was stealthed as well. It's an absolute mystery.
Maybe I'll give you the
Okay,
best
maybe you
nut
can just not
ever.
spawn him in. I wonder if that's because of stealth, or... They're right after gate? Like, it's this guy, isn't it? But how did he... But, like, how did he spawn, though? Because it must have been him. It had to be. Had to be him. It just, when I looked back, it didn't look like I went even remotely close to him. Okay, well, anyways, just pay attention to that guy, I guess. That's so weird. You know, now that I think about it, it's probably better to... Like, I was going to go kill O'Neill first, but... Probably better to run from here. Like, go talk to Gowry and then run through Celia. Like, the actual intended way to do this area. Ever make a video showing... I'm just gonna say no. I know, I know I'm not gonna do something like that, but I believe was it Domo that made a video on a bunch of the skips that people use in bingo or something? You probably try to find that, or maybe I think Zoodle also made a video. I think it was him. There are videos like that exist, so you should be able to find that pretty easily. All right, well, this is going to be another sovereignty. Could go Stone Barb as well. Also go Terra Magica, but I highly doubt. I mean, he's just going to get stunned and die, so... Probably. Alright, so we kill O'Neill. How far in the challenge? Above water. Welcome back, by the way, dude. We are nearly... Well, the real challenge we haven't even started attempting yet, of course, right? But in terms of figuring out the path through it, I'm going to say we're probably 95% done. Subnautica 2 is co-op. I didn't play the first one. Spectre, thanks for the 42-month resub. Thanks so much, dude. Also, Remnant Riot, thanks for the 2-month resub.
I need your name resting at... Oh, as problem. Go on. Now, well, the work of a tree. Can you give us well made?
Why does Madness build up from the tower count as a hit? It's because it does damage. That's why. Status build up is fine as long as you don't get procced, but damage is like always a hit if it's from an enemy, or like trap or something similar. Okay, so what I wanted to see is if we go through Celia this way, like this is probably the most efficient way to do it. I don't know where the enemies are, so... where do I turn on the mesh viewer or the... Here we go. Yeah, see, there's a guy down there. I remember that. Like, this way seems sketchier to me because of that guy. A couple guys over there, too. I might just keep going the same way I was going. Like, just go from here, because there are just no enemies that way. Anyways. Let's go the same way.
Well, my flesh, it is a cup. You to quell, but...
Nice torn butt hitbox. I didn't even see it. Didn't notice it.
Well... My apologies. Everything, even the nightmare. Not that I could ever... I'm with the needle, my destiny. It's all thanks. My name is Miller. I'm with the needle, my destiny.
I don't know why they... Like, I will never understand why they didn't just put a grace at Gowry. I don't know. Maybe it's to try to make the quest seem less... Or make them seem like they progress more smoothly than they actually do. Rather than just, like, resting and teleporting back and forth and, and just doing that. But, I don't know.
Perhaps. Well, I must...
Okay, so what I was wondering is if I quit out now... Does Gowry show up, and does he give me the gesture now? Or do I need to do this later? Yeah, Gowry's here.
Thank for giving the... And sir, you've been as thank of the lost. Oh, indeed. It seems the...
Why was he not here, by the way?
Is to be...
Okay, so I can buy some of his spells, but no gesture yet. Anyways, so now... Is that it? We need to visit the Dragon Communion Church. Well, actually, no, that's on NG+2. Wish they walked like Skyrim NPCs. I kind of agree. I just think the way that the NPCs are done in these games, and especially in Elden Ring, it's the worst because it's an open world and stuff, but they feel like they're like kiosks or something, you know? Like they sit there and then you go through the dialogue and then they don't interact with the world in any way. They just sit there until you show up and then you talk to them and then they teleport somewhere else. It's really bad. And it would be cool if, like, I just think, imagine you saw Millicent walking through Caelid at some point. And, like, that'd be kind of cool to just encounter things like that in this game. And I think for Elden Ring, that was more important because open worlds, I think, should have more of that stuff. Like, at least compared to Dark Souls, where it's linear and it makes maybe a little more sense the way that the quests are progressing, stuff like that. But that would have been cool. I was kind of hoping those caravans, right? Like, there are caravans in the game. I was kind of hoping that would be something randomized as well. Because imagine you're just, like, strolling through Caelid and there's a caravan rolling through. And then you get some sort of... Like, there's random loot in a Souls game. It's not really a normal thing, but... It could have happened. Like, you just get, like, a random weapon, maybe. That would have made things a little more interesting, maybe. Spice it up a bit. Anyways, we're going to Caelid now. I don't know if I should do it from here, though. I probably shouldn't. Honestly, probably going through Makar is slower. Since we... Caravans that have a pool of shit you can only get from drops normally. That's a great idea, dude. That's a fantastic idea. Yeah, it's like, oh, you found a caravan. You're super lucky, and now you get the Clean Rot Knight armor set with the Halo Scythe or something. Like, that would be really cool. And they could have just had random caravans. Like, just have like, a low chance of spawning on any of the roads. Any of the main paths, rather than, like, one always being here and then one always being over here and stuff like that. Just not as interesting. What do I do, man? Because, basically, the extra time, at least on this NG cycle, would be... On NG plus 2, I think going through Makar maybe makes a little more sense because I don't need to go up to Church of the Plague. And I don't need to go through Celia. So just come like straight here and then going through Precipice is probably good, but... yeah, Magma Worm, Kael Makar. But what it would add on this run, I would have to go from Church of the Plague up to Fort Faeroth. Which is not a long run, and then go get it. And then I would have to do this running section to Fort Height. And so that timing would be compared to... basically running through Precipice. But we need Dragon Hearts, so it... I don't know. I feel like either one works. I'm just going to go through Makar still, because we need the Dragon Hearts anyways. So I'd have to... like, unless we just kill Grail, right? And because if we do go get Dectus, we do just kill Grail, and that would give us enough hearts for all the rest of them. I don't know if Dex is more chill. I mean, going through Precipice is pretty chill too. Like it's a totally free running section with stealth. Don't even have to kill anything really, except for like one miner. I don't know which one to do. But yeah, well, I guess the thing is, Dectus means we don't have to kill a boss. And then, you know what? Killing Grail means we also don't have to kill a Geel. Yeah, the pickaxe kind. Yep. Okay, well, Dectus it is, at least for this NG cycle. So no Agil kill then. Gonna delete that. What did I use on Grail? Oh yeah, Shard Spiral. Do I still have that? Yeah. Dectus is definitely better on this NG cycle. I think for NG plus 2, though... for that one, Makar is probably better. Because we don't really have to go through... like, we don't have to go through Celia or anything. Yeah, Grail's Roar, we already got it. Already got it. Do all this without fast travel. Surely, dude. Excellent idea. Actually, I do not like fast traveling in open world games. I just do not like it. Or at least, you know, fast traveling, being able to fast travel from any point to a point, I just don't like. But this game... like, this isn't the type of game that I feel like... well, like, in a game like Skyrim and Oblivion, I do not like fast traveling at all. Whereas in this game, I feel like fast traveling is fine. But it's probably just because this is more of an action game than an RPG, maybe. So that's the difference, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's go kill this guy. Ever finished Graceless DLC run? No, I did not. That run was a mistake. Surely I'll go back and finish it one day. I wonder if Tornado would be better here. I don't think so. His damage is looking pretty good. Yeah, it needs random encounters, 100%. Like it makes the world feel way more immersive if things are actually happening, rather than just everything revolving around the character, I guess. Um. It's nice in open world RPGs when things happen outside of, or when the world feels like it's still going on when you're not there. But again, this game is less RPG, more action, so I think it's not really a big deal, but I wouldn't mind it building in more into those RPG elements, I guess. Okay, deck this, and then we're just gonna have to run over here, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, seeing a Stormcloak patrol. Yep, in the lands between. That's legit. Seeing some like mad woman just yelling "Wabbajack" just constantly. Yeah, I'm sure Kingdom Come does that well. I need to play that game, or both of those games still. Where am I going?
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
This would be a problem if it was nighttime right now. Actually, maybe running from first step here. That looks close enough. Like maybe it's a little further, but then I don't have to worry about the Knights Cavalry if it's nighttime. Strat for Trio Crystallion. Right now, I'm going with some like stealth Trolls Roar strat. We just isolate them. It works well, but it's not as satisfying as like trying to kill them all in one shot. But that's right now. That's the plan. I want to test it more though, because someone posted in the Discord some other strat as well that I haven't tested out, but it looked pretty good, I think. Imagine if there were couriers that gave you messages for quests. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, like someone sends you message, updates you on their location, and like tells you, you know, come find me in next to Erdtree Glazing Hill, because I think I don't know. That'd be cool. I don't know if it'd really fit this game that well though. Yeah, it's the Glazing Hill. Yeah, Millicent's like, oh, I heard I have some information on my prosthesis or something. Come to Erdtree Glazing Hill. I guess I gotta take the Spirit Spring, which is kind of all the way over here. I'm gonna take any more DRL. Well, there aren't many matches. Like, there are no more matches available right now to commentate on. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to get any more. I hope so, but... yeah, definitely going from here is better, I guess, but... Elden Ring would be 10 out of 10 if it had dragon encounters every few times you fast travel. I honestly think that'd be really cool, though. I think that'd be pretty sick. Oh, we don't need the grace, right? I do think that would be kind of cool. But that would certainly make the open world more interesting if just random stuff happened like that. It'd make doing no hit runs shitty, though. Probably. Like, well, I just lost... Just lost my run because a random Borealis boss just showed up and blasted me. Just like screamed when I spawned in or something. Yeah, kind of like Forlorn. But yeah, I do think Forlorn is kind of fun when you're not doing no-hit runs, though. I kind of like that. It just makes things a little extra interesting, I think. I'm sure that's probably an unpopular opinion, I guess, but... Well, I think, yeah, Knights Cavalry, I thought that was the plan, right? I thought it was supposed to be a pursuer. That's what I heard, at least, like, a while ago. That originally Knights Cavalries were supposed to... I don't know if it was supposed to be, like, random, but I thought it was supposed to be, like, pursuer encounters where they kind of just show up and they're supposed to be following you. Or maybe one specific one is trying to hunt you down or something like that. That would have been way cooler than what we got. Which is just some shitty boss. Because, yeah, like, imagine when you kill a Knight's Cavalry, instead of dying, they kind of just teleport or something like that. Or they, like, you know how they, when they summon their horse, they have that kind of cool summoning animation thing? They just did that sort of thing and just kind of yeeted themselves away. And then you got the reward. And then they just showed up where all the other Knight's Cavalry spawn. And maybe, like, not make it a boss, too. I think that would have been nice. Still something for that bear in the Dawn Guard damage list? Dude, I don't even know what you're talking about. I do not remember what you were saying. I don't remember that. Night boss are cool, though. I don't know, man. I don't know if I like the whole night boss thing very much. Because it kind of just... It makes it feel like you just have to play at nighttime all the time. And that just doesn't really add a whole lot, does it? No, I kind of disagree. I don't really like it. And then add on to the fact that when you die at night, it makes the game daytime after. And then you got to, like, rest and make it daytime or make it nighttime every time you die to a night boss is so garbage. No, I don't really like the night bosses, honestly. I've never even thought about that, but I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I'll agree that the idea of it is kind of cool, but I just could have been more interesting, maybe. Okay, get this. Most people don't marathon the game, so it's a nice atmospheric thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, which... Are you talking about Night Boss? Or are you talking about... the Knight's Cavalries or something? Or what are you talking about? Yeah, I guess... Yeah, I mean, when you get your first night boss or something, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. Like, it's nighttime, and now this boss shows up. But then, yeah, I guess I agree with what you're saying. I just don't like the fact that it makes you feel, or at least it made me feel like I had to just play at nighttime just constantly so I don't miss something. Because you never know where the night boss are going to be, right? Just kind of randomly show up. What I think would have been cooler is if it was nighttime when you were playing, then, I mean, maybe this is too crazy, but a night boss could just randomly show up at you or something, right? Sort of like what Night Rain does. That would have been probably pretty fun. That would have made things feel really dangerous, but then maybe that would have made it just feel like you had to go during daytime all the time, but maybe you get some really good rewards from those night bosses, and then You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine I'm just like running through and then a death bird shows up and just slams me. Or spawns out of the sky when I'm running through the world. That'd be pretty cool. I would be on board with that. Just have zombie spawn like Minecraft. I sure, dude. Why not? Yeah, weather bosses. Yeah, yeah. It's storming out, and there's a ancient dragon that spawns in or something. Yeah, that again, that would have been really annoying for no hit runs in this game, but I think that would have been so much fun for just normal playthroughs. That'd be awesome, dude. Would have made the world feel a lot more alive, I think, if stuff like that happened.
Champions, welcome.
Yeah, dude, that's actually that's exactly what it should have been, dude.
The festival.
But now,
Oh, the celeb.
you will find General Redive it.
That'd have been so sick. I'm just imagining that happening where a death right bird just kind of spawns over top of you. That health bar shows up, or a knight's cavalry. That would have been so much better than just having just night bosses scattered around the world, I think, right? Now, I guess what would there be a limit on how many could spawn, and you'd have to think about things like that too, but. Damien, thanks, dude. Yeah, we're going through NG Plus now. Yeah, it should be a lot simpler. Yeah, the Bellbearing Hunters. Yeah. Yeah, Bellbearing Hunters are kind of weird, I guess. Like, they just show up where the merchant is. Never really thought about how weird that is. Like, there must be some reason, I guess, but... Fog walls leading to larger dungeons with multiple bosses and different enemies would be cool. Yeah, I think that would be something in the next Elden Ring that would be the next step to improving the dungeons, probably, is making them more expansive and have... Like, not every dungeon would have to be a Nokron type of area, but more in that direction. And just, yeah, having less dungeons, but more elaborate underground areas, maybe, or... I think there should... Not every dungeon should be some massive thing, but... Because they're assassinating merchants? Maybe. I actually have no idea. But wait, is this really that obvious or what? Bellbearing Hunter shows up at the merchants. I don't see it still. Like, if they're going to kill the merchant, but I don't know. I don't get it, dude. But then they drop a bell bearing that's just like, then why do they drop a bell bearing? If they already have it, then why are they? Then where'd the merchant go? Like, why is the merchant still there then? I don't know. I'm not getting it, dude. It doesn't make sense to me still. I don't see it. Like, they show up. The merchant is just gone. But he's not dead because he just shows up after. And then they have an unrelated bell bearing that they drop. Nah, it doesn't add up to me, dude. It doesn't add up. And then, like... And so one of them's hunting Muriel. Is that the case for him? Are there any other that are, like, weird locations? I can't think of any. Bernal, I guess. He's a merchant, though. I don't get it, dude. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. Actually doesn't make any sense, dude. It's supposed to be one guy, just Elmer. Is it supposed to be Elmer? Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I never thought about all of them being him, though. I don't know. I just don't understand. You defended the merchant. You got a bell bearing from someone else they killed. Okay, I guess I could kind of see that, maybe. I guess. The enemy that only spawns in when you get there. That's hunting the merchant that isn't there anymore. Anyways, I'm just wasting my time thinking about this. It's not great. No matter how you look at it, dude. Okay, so what am I going to use on this boss? Bubble's good. I wonder if I should work out a bubble strat or like Common Azure maybe? How's Common Azure on this guy? Never tried it. Yeah, Bellbearing you drop's already one hunted, I guess. Yeah. I guess so. I don't know. I'm not into it, I guess. Whatever it is, I'm not buying it. I don't really like it. I like the enemies though. Like I do think it's also cool because I think probably what they were just going for is making it so that when you go to a merchant, right? Like I think it's supposed to be just like a scare, like kind of like a jump scare, right? Because you're, you know, it's like, oh, I need to go back to this merchant, and it happens to be nighttime, and then you show up, and it's like, oh shit, there's some like crazy boss here, some guy that's got like a lightsaber kind of weapon. Okay, I'm gonna try Common Azure, so I need to go infinite FP tier. I think that was the point. I don't know how much they really thought about the lore of, oh yeah, he's going to hunt the merchant. Like, it makes sense, I guess, but... I don't know. Okay, so how early do I do this? I think it's not going to last. Oh. Whoa, that was pretty good. Damn. I was kind of worried that he was just going to run up to me and just slam me or something, but I don't know if he could in time. Makes less sense if you don't kill him and then see the merchant the next day. Yeah, that's a good point too. But like I said, I really don't think the lore or whatever, the background on the Bellbearing Hunters is really something they cared that much about. Which is perfectly fine. This game is mostly about the gameplay anyways, I would say, so... God damn it, dude. Full-blown head scratch. I like the Common Azure, though. It's very similar to the bubble strat, but just better. Leave a lot of stuff like that up to interpretation. Yeah, I do wonder though at FromSoft if they're kind of like, if they think about that. Right? Do they put the Bellbearing Hunters in the game and Like, I feel like it's pretty well... Maybe it's not super well established, but... I thought it was pretty much confirmed that they... Like, the lore is the secondary thing. When, at least... Like, when they're making the games, I thought the lore was created kind of, like... Maybe not after, but... The gameplay is first. That was my impression, but I could be wrong, I guess, but... Yeah, I wonder if they think about how, like, oh yeah, the players are probably just gonna, like, figure out how this makes sense or something. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, I thought I saw something about Dark Souls 3 where it might have not been... It probably wasn't real, I guess, but it was some, like, leaks on some... Maybe some employee there or something that was basically saying... Like, we put the stuff in the game, and then they kind of figure out how it makes sense story-wise afterwards. But yeah, maybe that was just totally fake news. I don't know, man. I could see that being real, though. What did I do here? Bender, welcome back, dude. Oh my god, man. Why don't I enjoy DS1? No, I do. I like DS1. For Elden Ring, the story was written first. Yeah, I think, yeah, maybe this... I'm sure the story comes first for a lot of things, but then maybe they just... You know, they make the game and then they fill in the blanks afterwards. Or, well, first of all, they don't fully fill in the blanks, but... I do think they probably come up with a bunch of stuff after the game's already made. I don't know. I guess I can't confirm it, so it doesn't even... Like, talking about it means nothing, I guess. I think when he is around there, I use the physic. I just want to see some other opening, if he can just run up to me and queue up some attack. They have a concept already. It's called Berserk. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that... The inspiration from Berserk is, like, definitely there. So that probably disproves some of the fact that... Or some of what I was saying of, like, the fact that they come up with stuff after. But I'm sure they could still... You know, things like the... I'm not super familiar with Berserk, but even the battle memorial things in this game where they have all the swords in the ground, like, I'm pretty sure that's straight out of Berserk as well, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I saw that somewhere. Like, that's something you could easily just add, like, after the game's pretty much already made. But I don't know, man. Not a lore expert, so don't listen to me. Yeah, furnace columns. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It probably just disproves quite a bit of what I'm saying, I guess. About them just coming up with things afterwards. But yeah, obviously they have ideas coming into the game of what kind of story and lore they want to build around, but like, I'm sure lots of games do that too, where they just like add stuff afterwards. 100% that's a thing, so. Certainly a thing in Elder Scrolls, that's for sure. Nice, dude. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Good stuff, dude. Perfect. Yep. Yeah, so now we'll go check Nepheli. See if we can do that. Is it true that I don't care about lore? When you say the lore, I assume you mean about Souls games, and that would be correct, yes. I really don't care. I just don't find it that interesting, and I don't... It's not even that I don't find it interesting. It's more just that I don't care to look into it based on how it's presented in the game, I guess, is mainly what it is. Like, yeah, I did read, yeah, when I played the DLC, I read every single item description. I read everything I picked up, but it just doesn't do it for me, dude. It's not immersive in this game, and I just don't really care for it very much. Okay, what am I doing? Yeah, so she's not even here yet. But it's because, okay. I guess I have to talk here first.
Only fine. You have now to become.
Or maybe there's actually no reason to do this later. I don't know. So if I go back and reload the area, Gideon should have moved. Just kidding. You actually have to talk to the two fingers first? Yeah, Dark Souls lore is the exact same. I mean, like, the presentation is the exact same, right? And that, it's the same. It's kind of the same thing I say about the quest. Okay, I've just got to talk to Gideon, dude.
Oh, I can't very well. It is set. I'll you a house guest.
It's the same. The same kind of thing can be said about the quest in this game. The reason I think the quests are bad is not because the content or the story of the quest is bad necessarily. Like, I think actually a lot of the quests in this game are really solid. It's just the way the quests work is just so not immersive, and they're such a pain in the ass to progress them that I just don't care.
Oh, hell, I've not seen you. I am the fella here by
right, so that's
mine. I wonder if he's in his study. If you haven't,
that's the problem
I'm sure
for me.
Is that one that affects that? If it's what I think, I am a warrior. I need no ex not to brave them. It's about I'll see you again. It's about I'll see you again.
For lore, you leave it to YouTube video, and that's what I don't like. I don't really care to go watch a YouTube video about lore in a game. I would much rather like figure it out while in the game. But there's nothing wrong with liking, you know, like Vati's videos, because he makes good videos, and then like that is what honestly, in my, it's not really an opinion, I guess, but my guess is that the majority of people who say they care about the lore in these games, or do care about the lore in these games, like, they pretty much just get their information from a YouTube video, which is fine. But that's just not what I don't want to do that. Gotta make her sad with the village? Do I have to, so I do have to go talk to her in the village?
It's about I'll see you again.
I thought you could just get this right away. No, it's not that I don't like reading. It's absolutely not the case, because when I like, I've done Skyrim playthroughs, and like in the Elder Scrolls games, I read the books in those games. And it's a lot more immersive to go pick up a book that's on a bookshelf and read it and get some like lore fragments than to pick up some item and then get like a few lines of something that is super cryptic, I guess, right? I mean, it's not even about being cryptic, but I just don't like item descriptions, man. I just don't like it. Yeah, I think I should have gotten her to help me with Godrick. Well, maybe just talk to her before Godrick. Well, that's what this is saying here. So, okay, well, I guess we can try it on G Plus then. Well, we give her the potion, though, so at least we did that part. Okay. That will have to get tested later. Honestly, is Canes or Avs gonna lose a game on red to the conference finals? I don't know, dude. Did Canes win again tonight? Oh, yeah, Canes are too good, man. Like I mean, I haven't watched any of the games in this series yet, but you know what's like, you know what for them too is it seems like their top line is getting going too. Like against the Sens basically totally shut down their top line. They got, I think, they got like 3 goals, but 2 of them were empty netters in the last game. I mean, to be fair, they only played 4 games, but yeah, it was really their second line that was doing all the damage. And now it seems like their top line's starting to get going. It's really hard to imagine, like, because the thing is, it's going to be Buffalo or Montreal that Canes are going to play in the next round. They don't have a chance. I think Buffalo probably has a better chance, I guess, but Montreal has the miracles that happen for them. So maybe somehow they can get it done, or I just don't see it, man. Carolina's way too good, but I was talking about it the other day. I don't see Carolina beating Colorado in the final, though, if that's what ends up happening. I just don't see it. Whole thing is she feels betrayed by the butchering of the village and comes back and is depressed downstairs. Give her a feather? Give her a feather. We're pretty far, Jason, dude. Like, pretty much near the end. Yeah, so if you could go to Gideon's library in Round Table and you could read what those books are, that would have been so much better, dude. I just like that, I would have been way more interested in trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, if I pick up some random item that's like on the ground somewhere, and then I look at it and it's like, I don't know, like something like a larval tier, it's like, great. Cradle by Renala. Birth people anew. Awesome. Like, good stuff, dude. I just don't care. That's great. For Stormhawk King. Yeah, but we don't have to, like, that's way further down in the quest, I think. We don't have to do all that. I'm pretty sure. Night Rain book for the memories was... I agree. I think Night Rain did it way better, for sure. I like that. I think Night Rain was pretty cool with, like, the stories and stuff. At least it's more interesting for me than this. When you get backstory in this game on stuff. Anyway, so all that to say, I guess, I don't... It's not that I think the lore in these games... The content is bad. I just don't like how you go about figuring it out. That's pretty much it. And so I just don't bother. Simply. Yes, it's not that I hate stories in games. It's not that I hate lore in games. It's not that I hate reading stuff. Those are all completely not true. So, like, it pretty much is just Souls games that I feel that way. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? No, I don't think so. In the capital, though, we do need to go kill Sewer Moog, so... Also like how they punish and reward you for not reading item descriptions. What is an example of that? Oh, Billy, by the way, thanks for the brand new sub. Sorry I missed that, dude. No, I think reading item descriptions to get actual information on the item you're using, like that's fine, dude. If that's what you're talking about. Because yeah, you can, like if you read an item description and it tells you what the spell does or what the effect is, like that's fine, dude. That's what it should be. But the actual lore fragments you get in some of the item descriptions, I don't know. All right, probably going to use Sovereignty here. Forget if casting... I forget if casting Terra Magica works here. Hopefully it doesn't just slam me here. E33, best story distribution in recent memory. Yeah, I would probably agree with that, I guess. Yeah, that game is really well done. Overall, like I can't really think of many. Literally the only bad thing I can think of in that game, or the only thing I don't like is just the damage cap. Before you kill the Paintress, that's the literally the only thing I can think of that I don't like. Because that damage cap is dumb as hell, honestly. Like, it's so stupid. But everything else is good. Wish you could do no hit run. Any guides for it? Yeah, there are guides out there for sure. Have I made one? Not really, but there are a lot of guides out there. Okay, so yeah, we should probably head to Sewer Moog now, I think. Yeah, I feel like there must be a damage cap mod or remover mod for that game. So if I ever do play it again and start a new character, I would have to play with that because it's so like you get punished, or it's not that you get punished necessarily, but you do not get rewarded for having a really good build early in the game, and you don't get rewarded for fighting hard stuff early at all. Like, well, I mean, sure, you get some good like Pictos or whatever, but you can only do 10,000 damage a hit, so it just doesn't even matter. And then like maybe even worse than that is my character. If you watched any of my playthrough of that game, the whole playthrough I didn't stream, but the first 2 acts I think I did, or I don't remember how far I got on stream, but basically my build, because of the damage cap, and I killed so many late game bosses early, my entire build revolved around just doing as many multi-hit things as possible. Because, you know, multi-hit, the damage cap is only per hit, right? So if you have a 5-hitting attack and you're hitting the damage cap on every attack, that's 50k damage. But if you have a single super hard hitting attack that hits way harder, it's only 10,000 because that's a cap, right? You know what? I actually missed the cracked pot here, I remember. It's one of the ones I missed. So anyways, yeah, so basically my build, I was prioritizing all these multi-hit abilities and you know, stuff like that. But then as soon as I killed the Paintress and I got the damage uncapped, then my entire build, like all my attacks that I was using, everything like that was just not right anymore, pretty much. Because now I can do single target or single hit damage instead. And so it just, the game totally changed after that in a bad way. It's not that I didn't like the builds, it's just that, like, it's kind of dumb to have to optimize your build around some dumb damage cap that only works, like, on a per-hit basis, and it's just, I don't know, it's stupid. Really dumb. I do not understand why they did that. Because it is actually a pretty big thing, too. But, I don't know. Maybe most players didn't really have to deal with it that much, because if you're not going out of your way to fight all this hard stuff early, then you're probably not going to be reaching... well, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to reach the damage cap by just playing only mandatory stuff. Probably not. So there are some things we need to get here. Yeah, and then I remember too when I got that painter power, whatever the hell it's called, my damage went from doing, you know, like maybe 50k a hit to doing hundreds of thousands of damage a hit after that. Like, it was such a massive jump in my power that it's just not right. Like, that's not how it should be. Like, obviously, it's not like my build changed or anything. It's just simply the cap was gone. And so my real damage was showing at that point, so... yeah, and single hits would do 10,000, and then after that it would do, like, 200,000, you know? Yeah, I beat everything in that game. I did all achievements as well. Like, I did everything you can really do in that game. Well, except for, like, a no damage run, I guess. But I just mean for a normal playthrough, I did everything. Okay, so we want to do the skip here. But there are things I need to get. Well, there's at least one Spirit Ash I need to get first. I don't really know how. I guess that's how. What else did I use besides Mael? I use everyone, like, eventually. I had fully built out everyone. And it was just dependent on the boss I was fighting, who I ended up using, or what abilities I needed. Obviously, on the Super Simon, I forget what the actual name was. Like the big Simon fight, you had to build out everyone pretty much for that. So I guess, yeah, Gustav, I guess not really, but... I mean, I sort of did, though. On NG Plus, I guess I kind of did. And then I ended up farming the Luminas. And so I ended up... Like, I did that boss farm where you basically just kill those trash mobs over and over and over again. And I had, like, 1,000 Lumina on every single character. Or whatever. Or more, maybe, like 1,200. I don't remember exactly, but it was a lot. So yeah, I was so overpowered. Like, it's just insane, dude. Like, one-shotting each phase of the big Simon fight, eventually. I don't want to go down this lift yet. You don't like that you can farm Lumina? Yeah, that is... You can have everything in the game. That is definitely true. We should mark off that we got the... So we got the Nomad Ashes. Oh, you know what? I also need to figure out how to pick up the perfume bottle in Capital here, too. But we get the Ritual Pot here. Hopefully that guy can't blast me. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that you have the option to farm Lumina, maybe. I don't know if it's really, like, an intended thing, but... I do like that you have the option, because I basically did... I did everything without farming it, because I didn't... Like, I played the game totally blind, and so I didn't know that you could farm it. But then I went into NG Plus, I think, and then... That's when I farmed it, maybe, or... I don't remember how I did it, but I didn't farm it until I beat everything, basically. Like, I'm fine that you have the option to do it. Yeah, not the most fun farm though, that's for sure. Like, just sitting there shooting the guys constantly. Okay, what is the play here? Just Shackle and Sovereignty, probably, or Shackle and Slicer, or... We have so many options on this run, dude. It's kind of insane. The problem is, well, okay, let's see if Sovereignty 2 shots. And I don't have, since I don't have Godricks, I can't one-hand, and so I need 10% more damage, then I would need to... Try to not headshot just to see. Okay, not even close. Pretty tanky, dude. I wonder how I killed this guy on the other run. I mean, I had Starfish, so I probably just had some script, I guess. Let's try Slicer. And I probably want to get the multi-hit. What am I doing? I'm getting kind of tired. I said I was going to stream until like 12 or 1, but that Gamba's looking, I don't know. I guess it's close to 50% though. Why do I forget my shackle timing? What if I just jogged in and then shackled other times? I mean, the DPS is good, but he's so tanky. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember what I did, I think. You just go behind him. Oh, wait, did I put the wrong... Oh, yeah, you're right, I put... Oops. That is not the thorny tier. You're right. So I was just missing a bunch of damage there. So you get him to turn around, but then kind of have no stamina. Oh, and he survived. May need red feather for this. And then, like, I guess Rod and Winged Sword should be better. Or how much is the maximum of Rod and Winged Sword insignia? 13%. What is better? But it has to get ramped up, though. Yeah, we should go red feather, too. Okay, let's see if this works. That seems good. I wonder how many slicers did I do there before that second shackle? I'm not sure if the DPS is better, but like I kind of assumed it wasn't, but of course we could go with the double. Oh wait, no, I don't have double multi-hit yet. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to go get that actually. Whoops. I should have done that by now. Whoops. So Okay, let's go back and do that. The weird blue sky in Altus right now. Yeah, Divergent Star Simon, yeah. The Super Simon. Ben, I appreciate that, dude. Oh, 7 hits, okay. Yeah, that seems like a pretty reasonable number of attacks. Or was it 6? I mean, I think the first time I did 7, and then maybe the second time I did 6. With all those buffs, though, and with Red Feather, it seems like doing less is probably better. All right, so let's run all the way to Shaded Castle. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Our DPS is so high on sewer mode, we don't need to worry about a stun or anything like that. Like, I've done kills on him with Serpent Hunter and like back in the day, I guess. Back when the game kind of first came out, doing Serpent Hunter kills, and then, you know, for all remembrances, I guess. Back when you would go through sewer mode for all remembrances. And having some like weird timing kills on him. It was kind of precise. Was my very first Elden Ring video run. I guess it was just no hit any percent. I guess I only really started uploading edited videos for Elden Ring. Like maybe, I guess, a year and a half after the game came out. But I did, like, obviously I played the game since it was released. It's just I didn't have, like, edited videos on it. I just did as I always did, which is just post videos of the no-hit runs I got, pretty much. I mean, that was the whole reason I made my YouTube channel in the first place. Like, it was just to put my no-hit runs there because of how garbage Twitch is with past broadcasts, and I was, you know, I was correct in doing so because, okay, wait, no, we go this way. Yeah, because not, you know, recently they made it so that you can only have a certain, you have a storage limit on Twitch of your highlighted broadcast or whatever. Probably don't need Common Azure right now. But yeah, so I just uploaded the runs there because it was just way cleaner to have them on YouTube than worry about having them on Twitch. That was my first playthrough experience. It was really good. I really took my time. I didn't stream most of it. I was kind of wondering if I could do this for these guys here. This is what I normally do. I'll just do that. But yeah, my first playthrough was really good. I missed so much stuff, which is kind of understandable considering this game is so massive. I missed a lot of stuff. But I probably should have streamed the whole thing, I guess. Probably should have streamed the whole thing, and that way I could have like highlighted it all, and then people could have watched it because I get asked that just constantly. But
In truth,
at least my first playthrough of the
was such,
DLCs
though rather I realize
documented.
I could have aided- Are you giving
or
me
saved
that?
somewhere.
I think it might be possible.
Ooh, okay. Well, I guess gotta go from here, maybe. Well, where do I actually go from? I guess I go from here. It's kind of weird, though. I will probably want to kill the trebuchet guys. Been watching most of it. All you remember is me jumping around in Stormveil with my torch, pole, and spear. Yeah, I did do some invasions on my first playthrough. Like, I thought I was going to do a lot more PvP in this game because I did a lot of PvP in Dark Souls 3. And so I was quite looking forward to doing PvP in this game, but it just didn't do it for me in this game. Like, I didn't like it. So that's why I haven't done any since then. Can I kill this guy from down here? Maybe the way to do this is to go up here first. I don't want these guys raining down on me when I'm trying to run through this place. I did get the Todd run. Yeah, I got it instantly. I got a first try. Which... It's always funny when that happens. I route a run. I spend like a month and a half or 2 months figuring out a run. Thinking about it every single day, pretty much. Like, making progress on it every day. All to just get it first try within 10 hours, and then it's like, well, that's it. That's the whole thing. All that build up. And you just simply get it. Like, that actually might be the run that was the biggest time spent routing to attempt time ratio of any run I've ever done, I think. Where I spent like hundreds or I mean, maybe not thousands of hours. Like, it probably wasn't over 1,000, but I mean, several hundreds of hours on it. And then the whole attempting for the run took 10 hours, and that was it. Yeah, I wonder how, like, there was one time I had an idea to time. Basically, every time I sat down and started routing a run or testing something for a run, I think it was for the all 207 bosses run I was doing. I was running a timer to see how long the routing was, but I didn't stay consistent with that. It'd just be interesting to see how long it takes, or it took for a run like that to get figured out. But it was easily over 100 hours. I remember the timer being at, but then I think I just forgot, or I don't know what happened. Basically, I didn't keep up with it, so I don't know. Yeah, the Todd run was I'm gonna say it was at least how many hours would it have been, dude? Like, at least 500 hours for sure. Over the course of like 2 months. Does that make sense? Is that a reasonable amount of time? I don't know. Okay, so that's good. What am I doing? I have too many talismans. I really do need to put some of them away. You don't even have to sleep this guy, I don't think, with sovereignty. Oh, I thought I could do that. That's weird. Yeah, I guess... I mean, I guess you can't. Is that really my save file? FromSoft is going to make a game only winnable by no hitting because of me? Nah, they're not. They would never do that. I do think bringing back achievements for a no death run like Dark Souls 2 had, and more, right? They also had the no bonfire one. Or I guess, there's not an achievement for it, is there? There's not an achievement, but just having rewards, built-in challenges in these games. Perfect games to do that in. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't have something like that. Yeah, you got the rings, yeah. I just couldn't remember if DS2 had a ring achievement, but... Nah, DS1 didn't have anything like that. That I'm aware of. Yeah, I think we just want to go right up to him. Just do that. But yeah, that's good stuff in these types of games. So hopefully they do stuff like that. I think a no-hit achievement would be kind of cool, though. Like, especially because what that would mean is, right now, the no-hit run rules are not defined by the developers. It's just defined by the community, right? Would it be interesting to have a built-in no-hit run in the game where they establish the rules for it? I don't think they would do no-hit realistically. Like, they would never do it. But if they did, having a no-damage thing where you get some kind of reward if you do a no-damage run, that'd be pretty fucking sick, I think, dude.
Oh, the arm you get. It feels perhaps it is foolish to say
that would be
this
pretty
to
cool.
evil people, but I am sure.
Yeah, realistically,
my skill
deathless
with
is
the sword.
probably as far as you should
Thus,
go for that.
I would have you call upon me in battle.
But why not have
should
stuff
you
like that in
ever
this
have the
game?
need.
All right, so now we gotta...
The own-
Oh, wait, so... Okay, wait a second. Now I think we need to go back to Gowry. And hopefully we get the gesture now. Well, no, damage runs aren't that tedious in this game. I think in the other Souls games, they certainly are. Or they can be. In this game, it's not because of how fall damage is. The fall damage is pretty much a non-threat, so...
Please, like her mother, but command. So, this is a what? Thank you. Now, like her. The green. What a one. In truth, she might very.
Huh?
Do you?
How do I get the gesture? Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, like a boss, no damage thing. Oh, no, dude. Okay, well, I was planning on getting this on base NG cycle anyways. The gesture. But... Oh, you need to buy pest threads. Oh, you know what? I actually did have that in my notes earlier. I actually did have that. So I guess I still don't know how far in the quest I need to go. Like, I think at least you need to give the prosthesis, right? At the very least. But I'm not sure if you have to go beyond that. I think Elder Scrolls 6 will have an online mode. Nah, there's no way, dude. There's no chance. I mean, that'd be cool, though, because seamless co-op basically exists for Elder Scrolls as well, right? Like, it'd be cool. But realistically, there's no way that's going to happen. I don't think it needs to happen, but it would be really sick, though. It'd be fucking awesome, man. It's so much fun to play those games with someone else, but... And same with Elden Ring, of course, but... Can't really see them doing that. Okay, so... Yeah. So we need to buy pest threads.
Do you have an you might like of Melania? Queen, she was born, and in the precious and since Melania...
Never seen this dialogue before.
And the great skull and to the resplendent.
Is this gesture used for anything, or is it just like you don't use this gesture anywhere to get some item, do you? This kind of seems like the type of gesture you would use somewhere. Guess not. All right. So that's it for Millicent. Oh, no, it's not, because I've got to go kill her. Meaning like Elder Scrolls Online? Nah, like MMOs? No way. Oh. Okay, well, she's in mountaintops now, I think. So I guess... guess we gotta go there later. Okay, so anyway, so then we go kill DTS and we come in here and then... Go here? I think Miyazaki would make an MMO now. I think he would make a sick MMO probably, dude. An Elden Ring MMO would probably be really cool. But do we need that? I don't know if we need that. But yeah, I guess they kind of took a step in that direction with Night Rain, though, right? Like a little bit. You could certainly see some of the raid boss mechanics in that game. Okay, so we are going to go Slicer. But should I go... Oh, dude, I'm just going to load a save, I guess. We do need that? I don't know, man. I'm sure it'd be really fun. I guess it depends, like how... Depends if it's much different than other MMOs, because there are already a lot out there and a lot of really good games. So what would they improve on? I really hope this is safe. It kind of feels like it might not be, but it's worked every time I've tried it, so. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Gowrie now then. Because Millicent hasn't shown up here yet, so it should be fine. Loneliness contributes to the dark atmosphere. That's true, but I don't... I'm not going to say it's overrated, but... I just personally don't... We were talking about it earlier. A lot of changes in this game that would make the world feel more alive. And more like things are happening outside of just your character running around and stuff like that. I think that would make the game... I feel like it would make the game better.
Thank you. Now, like her... Do you have any you might like of Melania? The green, what a one in truth, she might be. Queen, she was born and empire in the age of precious since man and to the rest.
Okay, so... Sorry, Millicent, but you need to die now. I would probably buff for this on a real run just to make sure she dies, but... Alright, there we go. There's the prosthesis now.
What you have done.
Duskbloods is clearly them testing the waters with it being PvP and PvE simultaneously. Well, testing the waters for, yeah, an MMO, I guess so. Yeah, I guess obviously they want to get more into co-op stuff or just online stuff. Cronies, how's it going, dude? Yeah, this Ash of War is really sick. As a talisman? I already got it. Like, all that stuff we're going to do on base and G-Cycle, it's just getting the prosthesis the only thing I have to do here, so. Yeah, we already got a Phlox Canvas talisman and stuff. Drunk, thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. Okay, so swap back to Slicer build. Thorny tier. So I wanted to try double multi-hit. I'm not sure if that's better. Because having good casting speed does obviously make Slicer better. Oh, you know what? I guess I don't know the red feather setup. I'm not... It's Godrick's, but it looks like just one gambit. It's good. We could also go with the bleed buff, too. If I wanted, but that's just kind of overkill, I think. Oh, and we also have enough faith, so I don't need to keep swapping now. So we'll try 6 hits, and then we'll shackle again. See if that's good. Yeah, it feels like the DPS is lower, but it certainly is lower. And everything was correct there. It just, that's what the casting speed does. It's like, that's why when I did my Slicer only run, only no hit run, getting a Zur staff was the best staff for it. Like, better than Lusat, better than anything else, just because it, like, it's all about just how quickly you can hit people with it. So yeah, and even with this build right now, a Zur staff probably is just the best thing. But I'm realistically not going to go upgrading a Zur staff for it, so I think we just... I should have made a save file. I don't think I did, but... we can test it later. Okay. Well, there we got Blood Flame Talons. Yeah, probably just stick with the Radagon icon, though. The Blood Flame Talons, we get Erdtree Favor +1. And then there's a cookbook, and then we got to do the ending down here. Or get the... Oh my god, I forgot about that. Okay, so we should probably do Morgott first, then. Yeah, Dustbloods is like it's an extraction game. Yeah, apparently. I'm not really super familiar with the genre, though. So upsetting that Night Room was just a test for Duskbloods online. Yeah, maybe, if that's true. Because I feel like realistically, at least for me, I think Night Rain, that style of game is something I'm more interested in than Duskbloods. And then when you think about Night Rain too, if they just like kept making stuff for that game and kept making it better, the game could have been so good, dude. It's already a pretty good game, but it could have been a top tier game with just more time being spent on it, probably. Yeah, just more maps and more randomization, all that stuff would have made the game so much better. Yeah, wait for a Switch 2 emulator. Yeah, surely it'll have online ready to go as well. Yeah, it did have so much potential. And that again, that's not to say it's a bad game. I still think Night Reign's a pretty decent game, but it could have been an insane game. I'll just go Slicer here. I think. Oh my god. It's a lot of damage, dude. It's a lot of damage. I can probably script Godfrey with Bubble or something, but I mean that's what I've done that in the past. I feel like it's probably fine though. Elden Ring 2 got announced earlier. Surely that's true. You know what? That 3-minute timer would... I would have been able to kill Morg on time, but... Something about doing Master on all bosses, Elden Ring... I don't know. Not sure. Low damage runs in this game are just not that fun, I think. I would honestly just rather go back to Dark Souls 2 and do like level 1+0 or Dark Souls 3 and do a low damage run in that game, even though I've probably done all I want to do in that game, but yeah. Surely DS1. But probably not. It's not actually ideal right there, I guess. Well, no, it's fine. You should have to do the swords here. I could also shackle and do some sovereignty and stun him or something, but we've already got the Slicer build. Just keep it rolling. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 remake would be so sick, man. I would love to do runs on a Dark Souls 2 remake. It'd be very fun. I'm gonna play other games more after this run. Well, I'm planning on going back to Elder Scrolls, probably. I've been really thinking of Skyrim all achievements, no damage run. It's gonna be insane. Like, that's gonna be an insane run. Probably more insane than this.
Allow me, you are
But
uninvented, the thorn, a husk
that is what I've been thinking about.
and become my purpose. So I'd like you to the flame then and guide.
Not that that run will be longer than this, probably, but I mean, it is Skyrim, and there's a lot of random stuff in that game, but it's just like so many quest lines. Every single main and like kind of secondary quest line needs to be done. Like, so the war quest line, so it's obviously the main DLC quests all need to be done. Every single guild quest needs to be done. So thieves, companions, mages, and assassins. And then you need to do all the Daedric quest lines. Sounds impossible. That's what's fun about it, I think, though, right? That's what's fun for me is that at this point, when I'm playing Souls, I've been playing and doing Souls no-hit runs for a long time. Almost 10 years. Or I guess like 9 years. Like, everything I can think of I know is possible. And there's not really... Like, some of that element is removed from me at this point. Where it's not like I think of a run like I used to. Like a +0 all boss, no hit run on DS3, and I think of like, no one's done this. Is it even going to be possible? And then figuring out cool ways to do it. And then eventually doing it. It's kind of gone in these games now for me. So doing other game series is cool because then it brings that back. So what do I need to get here? I need to get an Escapable Frenzy, and then there's also a cookbook here. I don't recall where that is. Oh my god. Insane, dude. Think fist only Elden Ring is possible? Nah, I don't think so. Well, if you're talking about no hit. Well, like, I guess it is possible, but... Dude, that's weird. It's like I'm not going to cast like that. Where is Inescapable Frenzy, though? The cookbook, I think, is right there. Is it lower down? Did I miss it? Is it near the fingerprint shield? Oh yeah, it's the same as shield. Okay, okay. Oh wait, is it this? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is my normal path down here. Has a sneeze ever ruined a run? I don't think so. Do not believe so. Okay, so we got all the stuff down here. So what else am I missing? I missed Curtsy, but that we would normally get. I think I need to get it before burning the Erd Tree. But I guess I'm talking about more exclusive NG Plus items. I guess the only thing is really the Nefeli stuff. Yeah, another thing about that Skyrim achievements run, I've actually already figured out strats for it, though, is you need to max out the Werewolf perk tree and the Vampire Lord perk tree, which in normal gameplay is an absolute pain in the ass to do. But there are some very good strategies for it that make it pretty much a non-issue at all. What other achievements are there? Yeah, you got to get all, like, 15 Daedric artifacts or whatever it is. Which is, like, that's quite a few quests. That's actually pretty much it. I mean... Well, you got to build all the houses and stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff, actually. You have to build all the houses. You have to... Like, all the Hearthfire houses... You have to get 1,000 bounty in each hold, which should be pretty easy. You just go kill someone. What else is... You need to get 100k gold, but that shouldn't be too bad. Anyways, I was saying the run would be like 15 hours. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's no way it's going to be 15 hours, dude. There's no chance. It's going to be more like 30. Anyways. Yeah, you have to ride 5 dragons, yeah. But there's probably a good strat for that. Like, you could probably just I wonder if it could be just the same dragon. But I know you can just summon... what's his name? I mean, maybe Murmulnir, or not Murmulnir. Durnavir maybe works, I'm not sure, but... I think you can just summon Odavine and then just use him, probably, a bunch of times. Anyways, I already started thinking about that run, as you can see. So we get the Frenzy Flame. I really think the only thing left is just the Nefeli. Like the Nefeli puppet. And then the quest. But again, if it was already... Like if it's just that I have to talk to her before Godrick, then that's pretty much free. Sekiro or DS3? Are you asking which one I like better? I like DS3 probably better, I guess, but... I think Sekiro is probably a better game, though. Hard to say. I just like RPGs more. I mean, Dark Souls 3 is not like a super extensive RPG or whatever, but it's still more RPG than Sekiro is. Feel strongly that they should have added achievements for DLC in this game. Yeah, well, I think they... FromSoft doesn't often do that. I mean, they have for DS2 Scholar, and then they have for Bloodborne. But I think that's it, right? Is that it? But I think they just don't because... I actually don't know why they don't. There's also a perfume bottle here that on base NG I would have to get. Guess I can just get it now, though. Any percent just means beating the game. That's it. That's it. I forget what my strat for that was, but I think it was basically that. You just sneak, you stealth, you throw Kukri behind, you sneak in, get him to stand up and turn around to it, and then you just go. Do the inner consort mod. I'm okay. I cannot... Oh, shit. I cannot say I'm a huge fan of all these... Uh-oh. Most of the extra bosses, especially the super bosses that mods make, I just don't like them for the most part, dude. Any ones that I've tried. I think it's just because I don't really care for a boss that's just extremely hard. That's not what I care about when I'm fighting a boss. It's... For me, it's just more than that. It's like... How well balanced is their moveset, and do they do cool moves, and is it... They have cool dodges for stuff. Does punishing them actually feel satisfying, or is it just that I'm dodging like 40 attacks and then I can finally get one R1 in? Like, it's that kind of stuff that makes bosses fun for me rather than just, oh, they have a million moves that just combo forever, pretty much. And I just need to find that one punish opening. So, yeah. That's... I don't just... For me, Souls games are not just about the challenge of beating the bosses. That's not really what I play them for. It's fine if you do, of course. I think that's a lot of players. They just play it to get the challenge and, like, you know, overcome beating the boss and stuff. But, yeah, for me, it's more... more than that, I guess. Yeah, Rolana. Yeah, Rolana is that a little bit. Well, Erlang has a lot of moves, but you also have a ton of punishes, though. So it's not quite the same thing. But Rolanda does too, to be fair. So that's why I like her. That's why I like her still, because you can be quite aggressive on her, but maybe it gets a little bit too much at some points. But for Erlang, like especially the fact that see-through exists in Wukong, that enables so much stuff. Panzer pre-nerf was the hardest boss you fought in any game. Yeah, I could see that. For me, I didn't end up spending that long on him though. I think I spent like an hour maybe, with like kind of a garbage build too. And like the thing was, he wasn't even a hard boss to learn either. He's a very simple boss. Well, maybe not very simple. That's maybe an overstatement, but it was a fairly straightforward boss to learn the moveset of for me. But it's just, he frame trapped you. And so I would get, you know, I get hit by that combo. And then all of a sudden, all my health is gone and I'm dead because I'm trying to heal or something. There's some, what was the strat I was doing here? I don't remember the line I take. Why is the craziest reaction I've ever had on stream when cons were turned into Rick? That's just a legendary moment, dude. Was she just so angry at me now?
You, a pity, our journey.
Shut up, idiot.
You, I will kill such as my goodbye.
I'll kill you first, idiot. Not too sad about the lottery? Nah, I wouldn't say I'm sad about it, dude. It's just an absolute meme that the Leafs got the first overall pick. Yeah, the clone attack, I can't really remember how I was dealing with it. I feel like I was probably just spamming roll. Or maybe I figured out that that it does like no damage, you can just tank it. I don't really remember. Brew Crew, thanks for the 26-month Prime sub, dude. Thanks, man. I'm getting pretty tired. Dude, you know what'd be funny if I ended my stream in like 3 minutes from now? Is that Gamba? Gamba's at 56% that I will stream for longer than 3 hours. And my stream has been going for 2 hours and 56 minutes. What should I do? We'll probably end pretty soon, though, because I'm getting kind of tired. Jim, thanks for the 4-month Prime sub, dude. Well, it's insider trading, but I get 0 benefit either way. So it's like not even... like, it's just I get to choose the outcome. Just hating... Yeah, you're from Quebec, just hating on the Leafs by default. I mean, I feel like if you're just an NHL fan... If you're an NHL fan that is not a Toronto fan, then you hate the Leafs. Like, that's just how it is. So... And it is deserved, of course. Leafs are the Yankees of hockey? Yeah, I would say that. Except the Yankees, have they actually had any success though? They probably have, right? Like the thing is, Toronto basically has not had any success in their entire history. They've won the cup. They won the cup like they won the cup in 1967. That was the last time they won the Stanley Cup. when you only had to win like 2 rounds or something, like to get to the final. So I think that would be the difference, probably. Yeah, now Montreal, on the other hand, is pretty widely hated across the league as well. But they actually are the most successful franchise that exists. So that's a little different. Now, they haven't been recently, in the last 30 years, but historically, they have won the most. But yeah, Toronto, on the other hand, is a miserable failure, pretty much. But I say that as an Ottawa Senators fan, Ottawa has not done anything. So at least Toronto has won a cup. I mean, Ottawa, like technically the city of Ottawa has won numerous cups though. So there's that copium, but it's like the current team hasn't won any. Yeah, Ottawa won the cup like literally 100 years ago. They were pretty much a dynasty, dude, back in the day. They won quite a few of them. Am I forgetting anything? Don't believe so. Yeah, Toronto in the first pick. Yeah, it is really insane, isn't it? Incredibly rigged. On that 12 ball, they had the extra weight on it, dude, for sure. Or whatever you do to rig the ping pong balls, which I'm sure could easily be done. Like, there's no way it couldn't easily be done. But whatever they did, mission accomplished. Like, the timing of it is so funny too, because it was the last time the Leafs didn't make the playoffs, where they got the first overall pick, and then they make the playoffs for like 10 years straight. And then the 1 year they miss, they get the first again. And they jump up 4 spots to get it. Get insanely lucky. And then not only that, but then also their star player who they drafted first overall 10 years ago, or however long ago that was. Like, it's right after basically he's saying he's not sure if he's going to stay. And then they immediately get another first overall. Now, maybe he's going to, like, actually want to stay, because now they might be able to be competitive with this first overall pick, who's supposed to be a good player. Anyways, I don't know. It's the Leafs, so no matter what, it's not going to work out, pretty much, is the rule. That is the rule. It never works out for them, so... Yeah, and then, yeah, the Canucks, it's just insane that they just get scammed constantly. It feels weird running through the game right now and having basically nothing to do other than just beat it. Wait, weird. Probably just Comet Azure Phase 2 again. Tell you who the background on the subscriber soundbite is? It's Gimme Dopamine is his name. If that's the one you're talking about. Because there's also another one who his channel name, he's changed it a few times, but it was Posy. I don't know what his channel name is now, honestly. I can't remember. It's been a while since he's been here, I think, so. Someone surely knows. Yeah, no Thorny tier kind of hurts, but... Yeah, I also feel bad for Calgary, too. Like, Calgary gets bumped down as well. I think, right? Or I'm pretty sure they did. Yep, kind of feels bad. Not that I'm a big Calgary fan or anything like that, but you just hate to see what happened. It's like the worst, maybe the worst outcome with, yeah, Toronto getting number 1, but then San Jose getting number 2 is insane too, man. Like, they do not need that. But at least it's San Jose. At least it's like some team that has been bad for at least a little bit. And they're also not in the East or in the Atlantic, which is kind of good. Need the Wild to perish this round? I think they will. Pretty sure they will. Colorado seems like they're too good. I was wondering if I even had enough right there. All right, do we have enough here? Yes, sir. Very nice. It's pretty hard to get a better fire giant than that. It's very hard to get a better fire giant than that. I don't know if I've seen a better one, honestly. Just slice him phase 1 and blast him with Comet phase 2. E33 no hit when? I don't know. Maybe one day, I guess, but I'm not sure. I've thought about it. I have thought about that. Okay, I'm probably going to end for tonight, you guys. It is officially over 3 hours as well, so I didn't... Like, I kind of forgot about the Gamba that was happening. There we go. I streamed for over 3 hours. Anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, you guys. Surely stream tomorrow will be at a better time than this, but we just basically... Like, NG plus 2 is even simpler than this because it is just straight any percent. That's it. That's all we're doing. There shouldn't be any additional items to pick up. It's just we beat the game. So, anyways, have a good night, you guys. Take care, and I will see you all next stream.